U2, Mysterious Ways. Okay, so a lot of fun with the wah pedal on this. And for this main intro riff, go ahead and get that wah clicked on, and we're going to need a lot of, distortion, some gain going on this. And it's kind of just about like getting the timing with the wah and just, the general vibe of it, I guess. So it's going to be in this B flat bar chord here. So just bar the sixes, 8 on the A and D with the 7G there. And what we want to do is just strum that full. We'll have the wah pedal, in the high position. Get by that I mean like the, the treble, with the toe down. So nice and squawky there. And we strum it and then just go back into the low. All right. And as it's hanging out there, what we want to do is just strum that low, keep it low, the pedal, and basically just hit the power chord version of the B flat. So just worry about like the EAD right there. Hit a couple times and slide it out. So just kind of about getting the feel of that. And then we'll just kind of hit some dead strings. All right, and as we do that, we'll bring the toe back down and get the treble for the wah, and just do a hammer on the D 6 to 8. And then we'll just repeat it from there. Okay, it's just about getting the feel of it. Right. And in the midst of that, there's a second kind of faint guitar, and it's just kind of doing some like light picking here where we, do a little dead string on the D and then go 6 to 8. All right. It does that about 4 times, and then it will add this little bit at the end where it slides at 8A out. All right. For the first and the second verse here, if we want to kind of just do what the chords that the the organ keyboard is doing. It's just doing a, B flat here. That same chord we were messing with earlier. Then it drops down to an E flat at the 6A, 8 on a D, G, B. Back to the B flat. And then up at the F, 8A, 10s on the D, G, B. And then it repeats the first 3 measures again, the B flat, E flat, B flat. Goes to the F, splits this measure, just a couple counts, and then right back to the B flat for a couple counts. And in the second verse, there's a little addition here that happens, and it's that little slide out that happens. 11 on the B, 10 on the E, and it's just hit it, slide it out. All right, and that happens at, that first F chord that we hit. Okay, for the pre-chorus, we're kind of back to our distorted wah here, and it's just playing around with the B flat bar chord again. And with this, we just kind of hit it, go through the wah, low to high. Can bring it back. Just do a couple strums again. All right, and then same thing, just drop down to the E flat, do the same deal there. All right, just go through that a couple times. And for the chorus, we got our B flat bar chord again. Couple strums, E flat, same deal. But at the end of this, we can add this little bit now. And this is, ideally like a second clean guitar doing this in the recording, but we can mix it in here with this, where we'll slide out 10 on the G, 9 on the B. All right, probably want the pedal down for this. And we're sliding it down into a D flat chord. So 4 on the A, 6 on the D, G, B. And then you can add some more of that wah there and a couple strums. And then just finish on an A flat bar chord, 4s, and then 6 on the A and D, 5 on the G. something like that. Fun little interlude section here where one guitar is just kind of doing this really high delay little picking. We're just picking between a 16 on the high E to 18. You can come off back to 16s or just kind of juggle it around with the delay. All right, and the second guitar is doing our basic, distorted wah riff, but it's in a F position now. So just the low F bar chord at the ones with the 3A and D, 2 on the G, and it's just doing that same thing. We don't really need to slide it out, can't really go anywhere. But same type of deal, hit the full bar chord, then the power chord of the F, dead strings, hammer on the 1 to 3 on the D. And now we get this interlude solo where we'll come up initially at the B9 and the E10. Do 4 strums on that. Okay, it gets a little funky here. And then we'll do a 8 to 10 hammer on G to 9 on the B. 10 G to 8 G. Alright, then it takes it the same deal, the 9 and 10s 4 times. And now we'll repeat this where we go 11s on the B and the E, back to the 9 and 10, and then to 9B, 8E. All right, and once we get that down, we just repeat that 5 times. And on the 4th time, it kind of does like a little, staccato hesitation thing where we'll be like a little more deliberate about it, but other than that, it just cruises through it just like that. And the only different section here is the bridge, and it just cruising through chords. It does a little funky thing at the start where it does the B flat minor, so just the same bar chord at the 6 that we had, but just make that G a 6 instead of a 7. And same heavy wah, same type of vibe. And at this point, we're kind of cutting loose on the wah. You can just be real fun with it. Okay, to the E flat. Okay, down to the D flat now at the 4 and the 6s. To the A flat, the bar chord 4. And now we switch that initial B flat minor and just make it a regular B now. And then just cruise through the E flat, D flat, A flat again.